Welcome everybody. So today I'm going to be playing the Scion, the new
of a respected family
class in Path of Exile.
Dancers,
So let's get started.
Suitors. A fortunate life for one fortunately born. My life. Had I not been different? Had I not thought more clearly, learned more quickly, dreamed more deeply and darkly than any child should? There seems to be no limit to what I can do. No walls containing my talents. To my parents, I was a raw nugget to be battered and moulded into a prize for admiration, for envy, for sale. That life died on a wedding bed in Theopolis. Today, Rayclast offers me a new life, written not by birth, nor family, nor society. This life will be written to answer but one question. Who am I?
Alright, so that is the opening or the dialogue for the Scion. Now, in the first little bit here, I'm going to actually be just going through what they actually do, where their passive tree starts, and just how the new ability Spectral Throw works. Now, I had played around. I do have a character that also uses this, another Scion, in fact, that I actually play with my brother. But this is going to be kind of more of a solo character, and telling you what I think about the ability and so forth. So, as things come up, or as I notice things, I will be talking about them, I guess. Now, one thing I did notice, I'm playing through, especially at the beginning levels, you're better off just, I don't know, auto-attacking? It doesn't sound great. It actually kind of sucks, but it's not too bad, I guess. Now, it is, I don't want to say going to be a while before, you know, I actually choose to, I don't know, I don't know, I guess I can go for the mana, some mana first and things like that to help me sustain my, Spectral Throw. That's the big issue at low levels, is you really have no mana. So it's really difficult to continuously cast this ability. It's not even like it's so mana driven, but I guess where the Scion starts, you have 50 mana. It costs 8. So yeah, it doesn't seem to last all that long. Alright. So let's continue on here. Now, another thing, break barrels and open up chests if you see them. They tend, like, when I was playing earlier, they seem to give me better things than the monsters do sometimes. And maybe it's just me, but it seems like the currency is better via the barrels and everything, so it's really nice. Come on, hey lock, give me something good. Now, I'm not sure. Ooh, clashing.
I'll not be joining your kind, dead man.
I have to use that temporarily. But this is available on Steam that you can get. So check that out. It's free to play, free download. So all in all, it's a phenomenal game. I've been playing for like 2 years, off and on. But yeah, pretty good still. Let's see what else we got here. Spectral Throw, Breathe no, Spark no. I don't even know why I'm looking at all this. Oh, there you go. This is why. You can get some health here. Using that at like 11. Put that over here. Get some more life here. Snoop. Armor. Throw that up there. Get rid of that. Really nice starting out. Dexterity, life, fire resistance, and mana. I'll be throwing on one of those too soon. Level 8. I gotta remember to come back and get it at 8. Oh, that might be good for mana regen. It's about all it's good for. And increase physical buffs. Now, I'll get through that later. And get to that later, rather. Let's see, what does this have to say? Increase fire gems, spell damage, intellect, 4 life gain on kill, 1 mana gain on kill. That's not bad. Let's see, what does that do? Oh yeah, that's way better. So let's do that. No, all right.
Hello.
So anything else? Just sell this, get some currency going. New skill: spark, cleave, or split arrow. None of these actually mean anything to me, so I don't even know. I'm just not even gonna pick it up. So anyway, let's get going with the spell tree here. So if you've played Path of Exile before, or even if you haven't, I'll quickly go over some of this. But right where my cursor is here, that's where the Marauder starts. If you start as a Marauder class, up here is the Templar. Up at the very top here is the Witch. Over here is the Shadow. To the bottom right here is the Ranger. And at the very bottom is the Duelist. So with the Scion class, it starts dead in the middle. So some people argue that, you know, for a Spectral Throw, the Ranger might be best because, you know, Spectral Throw is a projectile attack. It's not a melee attack at all. So things like melee damage, melee physical damage, does not increase Spectral Throw's damage. Found that out the hard way. But yeah, I don't know, like, so some people, like I said, think that the Ranger is best, or maybe some people think the Duelist is best because, you know, it has some attack speed and projectile damage, which is all good. Now, I thought about going Marauder, but for this video, or these videos, I figured I'd go with the Scion just so I can show you the Scion. But the Marauder can start out life and get down to Iron Grip, which increases the projectile damage based off of strength. So in that case, where you're over here and you're getting a ton of strength, Iron Grip would seem to work very well. So with that being said, I might actually create that later, but for all intents and purposes for this series, it's gonna be the Scion. Now, these classes, I think they start out with their primary attribute at 30. So, like, I think that's how it is. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so like, if you're like the Witch or whatever, your intellect would start out at 30. The other ones start out, I think, at like 10 or 12 or something. And that's it. Now the Scion, she starts out everything. I have gear on that augments these, but starts out everything at 20. 20 strength, 20 dex, 20 int. So with this build, like I said, if you already know you're going to use Spectral Throw, you know, things like projectile damage, which I will be getting later. This here, it does not work well, but if you're doing something like Heavy Strike or Cleave, I think even, you can get melee damage. Now here's some, you know, maximum life, life regeneration, and mana regeneration, because this is mana. Mana regeneration, spell power, you know, like if you want your Scion to go, you know, more caster type, and that's what's good about this build. It's pretty much like where it starts in the middle, it could take any path it wants. So it can go caster and go north, or it can go like more projectile or physical by going left towards the Marauder. So things like that. And so it's a very versatile class. It's kind of, I guess, the best way I can explain if you guys ever played any like Dungeons and Dragons type deal thing. Is that it's kind of like a bard, which means, you know, it's pretty much, it's good at everything but not great at anything. Now it couldn't be, and I'm not saying the Scion's not. My other Scion, which is in Cruel, has died like once, and that's only because it was my fault and I was stupid. So like I said, it could be very good. Also, I guess I need to mention that, which I should have mentioned first, the Scion is not available at the beginning of the game. You actually have to beat normal difficulty with any character to unlock Scion throughout your entire account. And I'm assuming that includes races as well. But without any further ado, let's get started here. I'm not sure if I want to go all the way over here and get mana and mana increase and intellect and things like that. But I'm going to try something a little different than what I did with my other characters. So, see how it works out. Alright, so let's go attack speed. I think first, maybe? I don't know. Projectiles. No idea. Now, I am still going to do what I did with my other guy, which was two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons seem to be the best way to go. Alright, let's see here. Let's get started.
Nessa cares, Bestel laughs, and Tarkleigh fights on.
Actually, let me move
Where do they find the strength?
this over here. Alright, let's keep going. Now, a Spectral throw is kind of, I don't know, awesome in the fact of, if you could plan it right, that it actually hits everything on the way back as well. So, someone said there was a glitch or something that wasn't hitting things on the way back, but I've never experienced that problem. So I have no idea what they're talking about. Now, like I said, I'm gonna go two-handed weapons, but right now I can't. I can, I guess, which as soon as I find I don't know, even a decent one, I will use it. But right now I don't have that ability, so right now, like I said, I'm just kind of attacking normal. And hopefully I find something good. Like, I don't know, anything. Ooh, bow. I don't even know why I'm excited about that, but bow. A bow. See, now, Spectral Throw can really shine early game if you actually have like a decent or large pack, especially things in a straight line. Now, I will say this though, about, you know, future planning of the build. If you're going to go Spectral Throw, I do not think it is wise to use it as a whatchamacallit, I can't think, just like a single thing like this. You want to use LMP, lesser multiple projectiles. It will shoot out 3 of your weapon. So it not only makes it an AoE, it does lower the damage of each projectile, but it is definitely worth the little damage reduction that it actually does. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Now, I don't know if anyone is using GMP, which is greater multiple projectiles, because it further decreases the amount of damage each projectile does, but it does widen the area of attack, I guess. And so it's, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's something that I haven't seen anyone do or play around with or anything. So, I don't know. Maybe if we find one or get one, like way later game, we can experiment and try and see what it actually does and how much it actually lowers your abilities. But, ooh.
Life is growth, even in the graveyard.
Oh, orb. All right. See, like that. Everyone was in a straight line almost, and just threw my weapon and ta-da! Killage. Now, let's see here. Sphere iron hats. I think I'm gonna use possibly like leap slam with this ability as well, because it seems to come back pretty far. So it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a stick and move kind of ability. You know, you like throw it and let it do damage on the way there and on the way back. The only problem with trying to do it on the way back as well is it actually follows you. So if you're, crap, you can kill her or him. But if you're kind of like moving, like I said, it will. Let me see here. Let's see if I can explain this. You throw it, it goes straight back. So if you run, like so, it'll actually curve to you. So if the monster was directly ahead of you and it's no longer and you move, you could potentially miss your target for the return. So it's kind of a be careful kind of thing. Let's continue on though. I guess just for the purposes of this video, I could show you every quest. If you guys are watching this and you guys don't want to see every quest, let me know. I mean, because there are a few that, you know, you can skip and it kind of wastes time.
I have nothing more to give.
But it can give you whatever items, or if nothing else, just the experience of killing monsters in that area. So let me go up here to the mud flats. Now the only reason I actually go into the mud flats first, and you could take this as a, I don't know, a race tip, I guess, because you don't want to waste. I mean, yeah, it's kind of wasting time because now you got to backtrack all the way over to here. But once you get into here, you can instantly, if you have a town portal, go to town and take the waypoint straight back to mud flats, and it shaves off, I don't know, a minute. Doesn't seem like much, but when you're hardcore racing, see, there's a town portal or portal scroll or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, another one. Sweet. Ownage. All right. I haven't even been looking out for a two-handed weapon. Probably should do that. Now. Oh, no life. My brother. Let me see. Maybe I might actually copy off my brother because he. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me identify that. It's not great. It does give strength, which gives us life in return. Don't care about the bow. Well, my brother, he uses a fist weapon. He throws a fist weapon. He loves it. It does a lot less damage. I mean, it does decent because it has a pretty fast attack speed. But for what I am going to do, I'm not going to, but I can show you why he uses it once I find one. Ooh, freezing pulse. Nice. See, now freezing pulse, if you're going the route of spell power or spell damage here, you know, you would use something like freeze pulse. So anyone who's been playing the game a little while, sorry if it seems like I don't know, I'm talking to someone who's never played before, but to tell you the truth, I kind of am. I mean, this game came out yesterday. I should have recorded yesterday, but I hadn't because, well, I was retarded, and I was just trying to play and get through, and you know, trying to get somewhere. Now, I by no means am a master. Like most people who have been playing like a while, like I said, I played off and on, but within like one day they're like end game, you know, and not even like one day, like 8 hours. So I feel like I'm slacking. Slackage. See, I'm just a casual player, first time gamer kind of thing. I just like to. Ooh, crap. Now this guy, oh my god, he is such a pain. He's definitely dangerous. You want to watch out for him for sure. If he hits you with that ice bolt that he shoots, then you are pretty much permanently frozen, and he will kill you. He's over to my right. Now he is the quest of why we're here. So kill some things. Alright, let's go see if we can kill him. Kill him. Oh crap. So you don't want to really be hit by that if you can help it. So the best thing normally is to get within melee range of him, because then he doesn't really shoot his ice bolt. Now he will try to run normally, but apparently not. Alright, so there's a 2-handed weapon. There's that. Get the wand just to sell and pick up the medicine chest.
This is the first time in
now,
years that I can remember
I have multiple portal scrolls, so I don't mind using one. So let's do this. Let's come back here. She will give us a let's go with a life flask, because I just picked up a medium. Let's see, a freezing pulse, ice nova, heavy strike, sweep, poison arrow, and dual strike. I'm not dual wielding, so dual strike is pointless. I'm not using a bow. That's out. Sweep, that could be potentially useful. Up axe or mace, probably not. Heavy strike, 2-handed sword, axe, mace. So that's probably what I'll probably go for, if anything. Yeah, so let's just go with heavy strike. And it's a nice, like, you know, single target
don't seem to rise up.
ability. It's here. Oh yeah, we're gonna switch that out here in a second. Everything else here, identify that. So. Alright. Now, probably sell that too. That over here. Now, ooh, I love rolling those for some reason apparently. Now, I'm saving those only because you can combine items later. And I'll show you what I mean later. Whatever, let's go here. Alright, so I took the town pole back, and then so I can go right back to mud flats. Cut off a little bit of time. Other than, like I said, I'm slow going through town and going through things. But it is whatever. Now, you spend 2 more points here. Attack speed. There. Let's continue on. Now, do 15.6 damage. Oh man, that's really good too. Dang it. Alright. So let's see here. 15.6. Put this on. Up. Nope. 12. I'm going to slow that back down. Boom. Attacked him on the way back. That's what I'm talking about. Now here in the mud flats, you just want to find these Roa nests. There's 3 of them, and get these glyphs. which is for a quest. I mean, you have to do it in order to progress the game, or else you're never getting out of this area. So, sorry. Alright, let's continue on. Now, the staff, even did it do more or did it do less? Okay, it actually did less, but I was thinking it did more, and the reason it wouldn't have worked for me, or didn't work for me, was attack speed, but it actually does a little bit less. Boom. See, nice killage. Let me see if I can go find the other ones real quick. Oh, Uberoa right there. He does hurt. That hurts so bad. Oh, chromatic orb. Loving that. Pick that up. Now, I probably will be going back to town a lot. I'm trying to build up some currency. So, yeah, you know, gotta loot anything of bluish color. Let's continue on here. Now, I was talking about earlier doing about every quest, but I don't know. If you guys want to see the other quests, just let me know. It does waste time, and I'm already as slow enough as it is, so I'd rather just continue on.
I live, I learn, I kill.
Especially for a single target like that, it's kind of pointless to use Spectral throw. Later on, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because you're just AoEing everything down anyway, and things tend to die when they get hit. That's nice. Oh, I don't want that shield. Do not want that shield. Now, once you get all three glyphs, I guess, out of the Rowan nest, this is where you actually take it back to, over there. So, we'll get that in a second. Oh, chain my blast. I'm talking about. Don't even have an identifying scroll. I'm back here, somehow missing a nest. That one. Oh, this one. I missed it. Must have ran right by it. Oh no, I got that one. This one? Hey, did I get all three? Oh my god, I did. I feel so retarded. Okay. Put the glyphs in the wall. Put the glyphs in the wall and then you move on. A horrible singing.
What's a little bit of darkness?
Now, this area, it does kind of help you in the fact of it kind of has like corridors or like little hallways. So like things tend to be in a tight group. So Spectral throw, especially where you're only throwing one, is awesome. See here. Driftwood Mall. Oh, I think that's better. Anyway.
I have nothing more to give.
I have nothing more to give. So if you're ever playing Scion, she says that, you're out of mana. Just so you know, because I do it a lot. Oh, dead end. Shocker. Me and my brother have like a running joke. Or not really a joke, it's just so true. And some people are crazy awesome at not doing this, I guess. But if there is a long way to taking a map, me and my brother will find it. Not on purpose. It's just that way. Kill them. I want the experience. Oh crap. I'm almost dead, not even paying attention. Crowded blade, another one.
Far too much baggage.
Yeah. I don't know, because I don't want that. Let's see what this gives me. Nice mana. Oh yeah, that sucks so bad. What does that give? Oh, that's why that one's pretty badass. Alright. Let's continue on. Now, let's see here. Oh, just what I wanted. Now the flooded depths. There's two ways you can go in here. Well, from the other floor, which is
through the bowels of Exile. A little unseemly for one of my birth and stature.
The flooded depths, which you come down here and you have like a boss fight. Now the reason you want to do him is he will actually give you a passive skill points. Well, he won't, but once you turn the quest, you know, he will. He's not too hard, typically. So, see if we can find him. Oh, let's go this way. Oh my god, they said if there's a wrong way, I will take it. Not on purpose. See, big group. Try to mow them all down. Now, let's continue that. Oh man.
I have nothing more to give.
I have nothing more to give. Let's see here. Now, I may not be the most entertaining, but I hope I'm at least a little bit informative to help you. Ha ha. Found it. I don't know if I found it yet, but I'm on the right track. My weapons are cold. I don't even know. Let's continue on. I think he's right over here. Okay, this is the guy you're here to kill, actually. Oh, and he drops nothing.
The very moment of its
Oh my
death.
goodness.
This corrupted creature and I.
They do want to check back here. Sometimes there's a chest
Have to get out of here.
and all, but not normally, but sometimes. So you don't want to miss it. Alright. Now, normally, what you want to do is actually find the waypoint on the floor before this. You do that, and you can just, once again, take a town portal back, and then just teleport back to that area. So, I'm actually doing this a very inefficient way. But, hey, it is what it is. I found the spot before I found the waypoint. So, anyway, we're back up here now. And we'll go back to town here in a minute. That's when we will call it quits for now. But this is the basic introduction. Well, no, you know, I'll get to the edge. But, you know, so what I was saying, this is just the basic introduction to a Path of Exile, which you can get on Steam. So, with that being said, hopefully I don't waste too much more of your time, and I can actually get to the next zone. So, I'll stop talking now. This video will continue on for about another 5 minutes. But please subscribe, like the video, and check me out on Twitch if you're not already. Twitch.tv first_time_gamer. Pretty much the same as my YouTube channel, so check out both. I'll be putting as many videos as I possibly can of this and various other games. I already have a few up there as far as demo games and, you know, trying out games and just, you know, just trying to get myself and games out there. That's just what I like to do. So, like I said, subscribe, like the video, and check me out again. Peace.
This is like waking from one of my dreams. Far too much baggage.
You managed to kill her, Granddaddy? I've traveled inland.